Hey, hello guys, welcome back. Holdo here. We're on episode 4. As you can see, the bankroll is now at 46.27, so I have cashed in some points. I've got an additional 10 quid, um, and I've also won 19 cents on some free spins. So I am going to add that to the pot. If you've got a problem with that, then just say something in the comments. But it's my challenge. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll stick to 2 tables. Just tile them up. Okay, we're gonna fold this. Right, flop top here. This, I mean, we should have more flush draws. We should have more sort of 4-5 suiteds, some more straights, more two pairs. Maybe not two pairs, but we'll have more sets. See if we can get another donation this episode. The pocket tens hand was nice. It saved us last time. At some point, we are going to get a losing session, so hopefully it's not today though. Still going to play relatively tight. Just try and wait for the good spots. Pretty card dead at the moment. I say as we get king king. That's it. All you gotta do is complain, and the poker god's reward. It's gonna get folded through though. Yeah, standard. Gonna fold this one. I kind of like a squeeze by here, so I'm gonna go to around 8 figs. See if we can get this through. This might be far too loose actually, as we're out of position, but worked out. Um, could definitely fold this hand and it'll be fine. I think a raise sometimes is okay too, so I'm gonna fold this time. That might be a bit tight against the min open. To such a tiny 3-bet is just a call. Okay, flop, middle of the pair. For this hand, it's got check check and it's a jack. We could try and bet twice. Kind of like a call there. I'm gonna say try and bet twice to try and make an ace, like a random ace hand fold. And in this spot now, I think a check call plays best. See if you can bluff his hearts. I lose to any king anyway. Might actually be a fold. Yeah, so that's sizing. Unfortunately, I think it's just a fold. Ace queen gets there. Any king beats us. The only thing we do beat is a heart draw, but a heart draw with no. We beat ace jack, but no, I'm gonna fold. Seven nine and the hijack might be a bit loose. Yeah, I'm gonna fold that. 8-9 suited, I'd definitely raise. One gapper, it's close. So here it looks like I opened and we had three callers. And I think with two people left to act, such a big bet, I'm just gonna let this one go. But I do think I'm gonna watch it. The villain betting into three people there, well, two people, with such a large bet. You can assume he has either a monster draw, or at least top pair. I think I'm going to fold this time. I mean, you could mix in a three bet, some frequency, but a nice jack's an easy open. Okay, and it's going to be a C bet. Let's try a larger bet. It's obviously a good flop. Question is, how much do we bet? I'm going to call this. I think with no club we want to bet, and I'm going to bet slightly larger. So he has more clubs. He also has more fours, so I think I'm going to check back. Well, no, I mean he doesn't have more fours, but I think he has more clubs. And question is now, can we value bet? I think a check might be a bit weak. What hands could he call with? Could he call with worse? Not sure about this. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that he could have had ace three or ace five. But then he wouldn't have called a bet anyway, so I mean the only thing that possibly would call would be ace 10 with the club, maybe. So I think check there is probably the best play on the river. I kind of worked that out as well, but I still bet. Okay, well this is easy squeeze. And we're gonna three bet. What hand did I just miss? I think I like a call, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's obviously not a good flop. So against the check back, I mean, he definitely could be checking aces here. Kings, he would check sometimes. I do block aces though. And then with the monster bet, we can just easily fold this. This side, I have not been following the action, so I'm just going to take the easy approach. King 10. I think I'm going to fold this. Under the gun, open, and then a overcall. I mean, it's not doing that great. Okay, a6 is an open. I'm going to 3-bet this one. I wouldn't 3-bet that every single time, but I'm going to this time. Standard C-bet. Going to call with the ace-2. So we flop a wheel draw. We're definitely calling. And the plan is I'm going to call again and then bluff the river if a heart comes. And obviously value bet if or raise if 5 comes. Okay, that's not the card we were looking for. Question is, can we do anything about it? No, I think we just check it up. Nice hand. Against the 3x in position, I think I'm going to call. And try and flop the world. That's not ideal. You can definitely fold this pre-flop. It's quite loose calling that actually, but I'll let that one go. three-way pot, I'm just going to play quite passive. I mean, we do block some of the value range, but against a pot size bet, it's just a clear fold. I like a 3-bet with the Jack 10. If I was on the button, could argue a call. Okay, we get that one through. Let's see if we can shift the momentum in our favor. Jack 10 off. I'm going to fold. I'd open from the cutoff. It's probably a bit weak. I need to work on my opening ranges. Okay, we'll raise the ace jack. I'm gonna call 4-6-5. Some 7-8s, especially 7-8 suited, you could expect him to 3-bet. Pocket fives, 4-6s, expect them to 3-bet as well. So I think I like a bet. Okay, jack 7-8-7. So the way he snap called, we can expect him to like his hand. Doesn't mean to say he has a 7, but I'm going to check. Okay, and then with a large bet, definitely can be just buying this pot. But the way I played it, we can't really do anything. And 5-3 suited, we're just going to let that one go. Okay, so with the 10, I think I like a small bet. With the king queen, we're going to 3-bet. Okay, so we get a cold caller. 2 jacks. I think I like a check here. Reason being, this guy should have lots of 10s, 9s, 10 jacks, stuff like that. Plus a 3-way pot. We're just going to watch this one. I think I'm going to bet for protection. Well, I could be value owning myself, but I think I'm going to bet one big blind. Okay, well, we hit the gin card on the river. So how much can I get from a 4? Might be able to get half pot. Okay. Okay, we're going to raise this one up. And 8-9 suited under the gun. Again, I'm not sure if that's an open, but I'm going to play it this time. Okay, we've got a spicy flop. With backdoors, I think I like bet. I'm going to go on the large side. Sugar. Not sure what I just timed out with. What happened with this? Nothing. I just won. Nice. With no spade, I think I'm going to check this time. Okay, well, we do hit our straight, although any spade beats us, and we could block bet, which I think is probably the best thing to do. Try and get a call from a queen, and obviously fold to any raise. I'm just gonna let this one go. Yeah, so I said I wouldn't open Jack 10, so I'm not gonna open Jack 9. Okay, so the clear raise. Queens. Right, let's see if we can make something happen here. So against somebody from Brazil, we'll start with a 3-bet. So this hand, I mean, you can check or bet. I'm thinking of betting. Okay, you get queens and there's a king and ace on the flop, standard. I think a check back works okay here. And then further check back. Try to work out what hands you would snap check back. I know we can see if we can get a call from a jack, or maybe pocket eights or something. A 3-bet with the ace jack. I did open a £10 free sports bet as well through one of these stars chests, so I'm going to try and I did record another part of the video earlier trying to do a live sports bet, but for some reason the token didn't actually work. So there's probably some certain rules that I need to read, but if I get it to work, I'll add it to the bankroll if it does come in. Okay, so sevens here. I think half pot is okay. As we time out with sevens, I think on this hand as well. No, queen deuce. I swear I had sevens. Okay, we'll open the 10 jack. Okay, so we get 3-bet by the Russian. We could mix in a tank 4-bet. Obviously to fold, which I think I'm going to do this time. And here I think I'm going to fold. I'd call a suited combination. So hopefully he doesn't jam. Okay, he calls. So this is the best flop we could have hoped for. Start with a quarter pot bet. There we go, bingo. And I think a third, or maybe another quarter. No, a third, and then I'm obviously going to jam the river. And with nines, you can definitely fold this, but I think I might four bet that as well. So we're looking for a fold here, or preferably a call. We definitely don't want to jam. We need a call on this side as well. Okay, so we get a jam. I think we just fold. Nice. Well played, Sergi. That's probably a bit too loose. Out of a rush of blood from the ace four. I mean, it's not terrible. Gets him to fold if he's squeezing with, let's say, ace deuce, like this fella tried to do. And if he does call for any reason, we do have a chance to spike the 9 to stack him. I think I'm gonna c-bet this. See a free river. And question is now, do we bluff? The way he snap called and then snap checked, I think he's not gonna fold to a bluff. We do have the king of clubs. I probably should have barreled turn and river if I was going to take a line, a bluff line. So I'm just going to give up. Hopefully win against 10 jack or something. Ace jack. Yeah, I feeling he would have called that. No, that's too spicy. Where are we at? Okay, we're coming up to 30 minutes. I'm going to play a few more hands. And then see where we are at. It's going to be a squeeze. I'm going to 3-bet this as well. It's definitely not mandatory. You can call. I'm going to raise it up slightly. Okay. This is going to be another bet. We're praying for a 10 or a king. I feel he's going to jam. Nice, we got it through. So for this hand, with our particular holding, we don't hold any clubs. We're blocking 10 jack, which would be a drawn hand that he's likely to continue with, and also we have a king, so we're blocking king queen, which is one of his value combinations. So he's more likely to have a flush draw there, or maybe a weak 9, or maybe pocket pair. So I think a second barrel does put him under a lot of pressure if he does have that weak flush draw. Although it was a 3-bet pot, so it's unlikely he has many weak flushes, but I think the barrel there is arguably okay. Okay, look at this. Aces on both tables. So we get one walk, two walks. Yeah, of course. This happens every time. Queen six. I think I'm just going to see a flop. We're going to let this one go. Some nice flop for us. I think he could definitely check back a 5, but I'm going to bet. And then I'm going to bet again on the river. Represent an 8. Okay, gets it on the river. And this part, I'm going to bet slightly bit, just under full pot. Okay. Don't like that turn, so we're going to check. We lose to any jack, obviously. However, he's checked twice. So unless he's planning a check raise, it's unlikely he has a jack. What can I get value from? I'm going to try and get value from another 2 pair. Okay, get that through. Alright, so we're going to stop and sit out. I'm not 100% today, so it's always good when you know you're not playing that well, and you know, maybe a bit tired to end the session. Let's see if we can get a big part going. Nice. Okay. So we got top pair, backdoor, straight flush draw. I think we bet and go for half pot. Okay, it's an excellent turn. Ace 10 gets here, obviously. But I think I'm just gonna bomb it again. I mean, if he jams, we're not going anywhere. We just gotta hope that he has maybe Queen Jack. He's tanking. Nice. Oh, we'll play until our next blind. Okay, we're done. Let's see where we are at. I think we're definitely up money this session. We were on about 46, 46, 19, 46, 20 something. 49.67, yeah, nice one. So we're up about $3.40, something like that. Yeah, we got into some decent spots. I don't think I played particularly well today, but yeah, it's another winning session. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe and let me know down below if you have any particular spots you want to discuss. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.